two homes in Erie, both the same size, both without basement. There's one that's built in 2003 at $555,000, and there's a brand new build at $686,000. That's a $132,000 gap for basically the same square footage. And the builder's going to sit you down and show you the payment sheet and make that gap look like it disappears. Today, I'm going to show you why it doesn't using real Erie listings. I'm going to walk you through the 3 levers that'll help you decide whether new construction is actually worth it. Stick around for the 3rd one because it's the Metro District and it's a number almost no one ever runs, and it flips the whole answer. Hey, real estate friends, my name is Mike Gold of 3 Max Alliance. I work with home buyers in the East Boulder County area and in and across the Front Range. I look at every purchase like a financial planner would on a total cost to own, not just the sticker. These numbers come straight off our current MLS listings in Erie, so this isn't national noise, and it's our local real estate market. I pulled detached single-family homes in Erie, and then I split them by age. The older ones that are usually 2003 to 2009 averaged about $600,000, and the new builds built around 2025 or newer averaged about $715,000. And the cleanest head-to-head comparison that I can give you is a 2003 home and a 2025 home, 50 square feet apart. Neither one of them has a basement, and they come with a $132,000 delta. So obviously the new construction costs more. That part's settled. The real question is what you get for that money, and what does it actually cost you to own it every month? And to do that, there's 3 levers you need to work through. The first lever is the one the builder is going to lead with, and it's borrowed straight from the car business. Right now, all the new home builders are offering below market financing, and there's additional incentives that they're running. Right now, KB is running a $15,000 incentive to use their local lender on top of the interest rate buydown. That's not random. It's what Ford and Toyota do. They don't cut the sticker price because that kills resale value and it burns people who paid full price for their cars. Instead, their financing arm offers below market interest rates and in essence eats the difference. Builders do the same thing with a forward commitment of buying your mortgage rate down as well as offering below market financing instead of dropping the price. On an Erie new build, that $15,000 in addition to the 1% lowered interest rate is going to give you maybe an additional 3/4 of a point or an opportunity to use that in design center credits. Now, that can be real money and a real savings on your mortgage rate. But here's the part that they leave out. Did you know that you can get a buy down on an older house in Erie as well? On this same Erie data, the reseller is already offering a free rate buy down with their approved lender. So the buy down tactic can also be used on a resale listing in Erie and is non-exclusive to just new construction. Now, the honest knock on older homes is the cost of repairs and other updates. So let's deal with that one head on. Let's face it, a lot of home buyers are scared of buying an older home because of the repairs. There's a few $100s to fix this, a couple $1,000s to fix that, and the fear of what else needs to be done. And that worry is real on paper. A 20-year-old home can be needing a new roof, furnace, AC, hot water heater, all aging appliances, and you add that all up, and it could be north of $20,000 worth of potential work. But take a look at some of the listing details on the resale, because it's not automatic that all these homes need that. In the Erie data set, I found a 2009 home that already has a new roof from 2023, a new furnace, and AC from 2025. That home has already paid most of that maintenance clock. And for the ones that haven't, there's a fix. It's called a home warranty. It's about $700 plus $100 every time there's a maintenance call when something breaks. And it covers the mechanical stuff. The furnace, the AC, the hot water heater, and the appliances, as well as general electric and plumbing repairs. Moreover, if you're negotiating a deal with the seller, you can usually get them to pay for the first year. This said, you've got to know that it's an insurance product and it does have limits. And the roof is typically not covered, so you'll want to handle that particular aspect through your inspection. When used correctly, the older home's biggest weakness can be insured around for a few $100. Now, the lever that changes the answer, and almost no one runs the prices on it. There's a line on the tax bill of most new Erie homes that quietly cost you $300 a month. It's called a Metro District. Almost every new master plan community in Erie is going to sit in a Metro District, and that specific taxing fee is used to pay for the infrastructure that the builder put in to create the subdivision. And that's going to ride with your tax bill for decades. Now, the gap is pretty big, and a new build in one of these areas is going to carry a tax bill north of $7,000 a year on average. Older homes in Grandview and Vista Point specifically, there is no Metro District, and they pay almost $4,000 a month. That's a $250 to $350 more every month on your tax bill for a new home. There's even some communities that are requiring a solar commitment that isn't even factored into the list price. So when I truly run the monthly cost and pair them head to head, even when I give the builder its interest rate buy down, its lower than market financing cost, its additional savings on utility costs, that fee almost gets wiped out by the Metro District. So we're going to put all three levers together and run a playbook and see how it falls out. Start with the least expensive home that fits because it builds your equity faster from a lower basis. 2, we're going to favor a neighborhood without a Metro District because that one line on the tax bill outweighs almost everything else in 30 years. 3, in a slower market, negotiate an interest rate buy down, whether the home is new or a resale, because everyone is currently motivated. 4, on an older home, cover the repair risk with a home warranty instead of paying a premium to dodge that risk that you can manage for a few $100s a year. That's the strategy the sales office won't walk you through because 2 of those moves points you directly away from the premium of their particular product. Now, new is still going to win out for some folks, but if the goal is value, the Erie math right now favors an established non-Metro District home bought with an interest rate buy down and a home warranty. In closing, here is the one thing I want you to walk away with. The price tag is not the cost of the home. What it costs to own, the rate, the taxes, the Metro District, the repairs, the utility costs, that's the real number. And in Erie right now, that math favors a smart older home over a shiny new one. If you're shopping in Erie, send me the address and I'll build the exact comparison, Metro District and all. You can book a consultation at my website at mikejgold.com. The link's in the description. And make sure to subscribe because I run this kind of local math every week. The stuff national real estate sites never going to give you.